This is Matt with Mobility 101, week 15, Technically Fixed Friday. We got Dave Kern, owner of Boston PT Wellness in Medford here. I'm excited. We're going to go over ankle mobility, and we're going to see how bad my ankles are and how things we can do to fix it through some correctives and some mobility drills, all right? So Dave, take it away.
Thanks a lot. I think an often thing that people forget about, and especially the squatting motion, is the ability to dorsiflex your ankle in order to get your depth and to hit the goals that you want to hit. For instance, Matt's a great patient here because he has very flat, flexible, pronated feet. What squat for me quickly here? So a lot of people, if he doesn't have great movement, okay, he's going to go back and he's going to lose balance and stuff like that. So what people do at the gym, they wear Ole shoes, or they'll prop their heels up onto two plates and stuff like that. And this is all well and good to have good technique. However, it's not something we want to get used to. So a couple of things we can do. First of all, we can test. Okay, if he gets into a half kneeling position, we can test if you truly do have an ankle mobility issue. Okay, simple half kneeling setup, and you want to throw a pole about 4 inches ahead, and make sure it's on the outside of the knee, more towards your fifth toe. Okay, because when they lunge forward and you're checking for mobility of the ankle, you don't want it to be on the inside, because then they're coming way in and their arch is falling. Okay, that's a false reading. Okay, because you're just getting the foot is pronating and you're not getting true ankle mobility. So outside towards the fifth foot, about 4 inches, and have them reach, and they should be able to touch this pole without lifting their heel up. Okay, if they can't, we have an ankle mobility issue. Definitely want to test both sides. And then a couple things we can do to treat that. Okay, we'll test the other side. Okay, asymmetry is something that we definitely want to look at. Okay, if he's asymmetrically tight, maybe there's a past medical history of an ankle injury. That's something we definitely want to target and to treat and make sure that there's no asymmetry in his squatting motion. Okay, a couple things we can do, pretty simple, soft tissue wise, beat it up with a stick. Okay, Greg Cook would say search and destroy. Okay, if he grabs that, that's one thing we can do in terms of the calf and the gastroc soleus. Okay, another more important, I think, is the joint itself. Okay, is really getting the joint to move better. Okay, we have a simple wedge here, and we can do some self-mobilizations of the ankle mortise. Okay, what I like to do is to put some support on the inside of his foot. If we look at his foot here, he's going to step, and we're going to put a towel on the medial arch. Okay, the medial portion of his foot. Okay, so we're going to go right here, his right foot. He's going to support his arch, because we want to keep that arch in a more neutral, if not, towards supinated position. With him, he pronates very much, so we want to bias towards neutral, okay, for him. So what he's going to do is take a step forward, okay, and step back. Okay, and we're going to go in multi-angle, step out and step back, and step forward and step back, okay, and step out and across and back. Okay, and that towel roll is not letting him pronate and to steal dorsiflexion from his foot. Okay, and really trying to stress that ankle joint. Where do you feel that?
Yeah, it's tough balancing. But yeah, I definitely feel it that it's supporting that.
Good.
Arch, yeah.
So that's a couple things you can do. There's another variation on that. If you put this against the wall, okay, the last variation we can do, okay, is to, again, support the arch and put it about a couple inches from the wall. Okay, and now you're just going to target your heel, your knee towards the wall. Okay, and try and target right towards the wall. Okay, not letting that knee go over towards your first toe or over medially. You want that to stay over your second toe and to stay aligned straight in a sagittal plane and not go in a medial section so we don't, again, keeping that arch neutral and not pronating to gain more ankle mobility. You can try a couple of those things, and that will definitely help your ankle mobility so you don't need to prop your heels up during a squat in the gym.